Yeah, Critters. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston was it Jennifer Aniston? Yeah, it was Jennifer Aniston as a teenager in that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why I was?
No, that's not Critters. That's not a Leprechaun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I
love Leprechaun.
Leprechaun was great.
Leprechaun's got 8, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9 because I have the disc set at my house.
Do you really?
Yes.
They ran
Really?
a marathon on Leprechaun yesterday on one of the cable channels.
Did they? I liked the one, what was it, Back to the Hood or whatever?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Dude, that was the best one.
Is that
Yes.
the one with Ice-T in it? Or?
Yeah.
Ice Cube or whatever? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh my god, it's
Yeah, he's
so
all
funny.
knocking off damn. Just not.
It's just one of those that dude just makes you laugh through the whole movie. You don't even take it seriously. You just-
The first Leprechaun was pretty good. It reminded me of the first Gremlins.
They've got a Leprechauns in Space one too, somewhere in that. I saw
Yep.
that.
That one wasn't as... Dude, the one in the hood was the best.
Well, I mean, they put Jason in space one time, so they had to do a Leprechaun.
Well, you know they put
Jason X? Yeah.
Yeah, well they put
Jason X.
Pinhead in space too on Hellraiser.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did you see the new Hellraiser that came out?
I don't know how long ago did it come out.
I don't know. And I think it's within the last year, because I just rented it on Netflix.
I wouldn't have seen it then.
Dude, I rented it on Netflix and I took it home and it was fucking brutal, dude. Like some of the gory shit I've
The
seen
problem
in a
is with the
while.
Hellraiser movies, there's no plot to those movies.
Have you watched Ash versus the Living Dead?
Oh, fucking awesome.
Was
It's
it?
canceled though.
Why?
It's over with.
I never saw
They
it.
ran the last episode the 29th.
That was it?
So
That's it.
It was a season. It wasn't a movie. It was like a show.
Four
That was a
seasons.
miniseries.
Really? And they just stopped it,
Yeah.
but no ending.
That's gay.
Well,
Did they kill
they
people
had
off?
they had an ending to it, but it kind of leads you into believe that Ash is going to go on because actually he was going into space on that one. So
Oh god!
Oh no, that I think is ridiculous.
You know when they start sending motherfuckers to space, they lost all of their ideas.
Well, I tell you one thing.
Well, Bruce Campbell actually said that he was retiring from the role when they got done with it because he'd done, his whole thing was he'd pretty much done everything he could with it, and he got to play Bruce Campbell for the better part of 3 decades over different stuff. So,
Oh yeah, Bruce Campbell. He had some great one-liners in the Army of Darkness.
give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah. What are all those sweet things you said? Oh, that's what we call pillow talk, baby. Especially when you try to say the words. Clock 2, Barada. All right now. Sound like a friggin' superhero trying to pick up a book. But otherwise, what other movies did they come out with recently? They're trying to.
Dude, I watched. I rented. Dude, I'm for some reason I was on a long kick of not watching like any movies, and then like the past 2 weeks I've been like trying to watch one every night, and so I rented the new Children of the Corn. You remember the old Children of the Corns, right?
Yeah.
When I was
Christopher Reeve and Linda Hamilton.
But see, those were really, really freaky when I was growing up because I was very, very young at that point.
Right.
But they just did this new one, and I'm telling you, man, I was highly impressed. I thought it was a really good movie. There were some pretty like gory kills in that from this little girl. It was awesome, dude. I loved it.
Pet Cemetery is being remade.
No, it's not.
Yes.
You could tell people in Hollywood are running out of crap to friggin' write.
They've been running out of stuff to write for 20 years now.
But dude, nowadays, I mean, depending on the actors that you get, you can really produce a movie for next to nothing as far as money because of CGI and stuff that's out there. So there's just people throwing shit out there, and if they lose $40,000 because that's what they put into the movie or whatever, $100,000, it is what it is. But if they make $300,000, then hey, let's make another shitty movie and put it out.
I saw Stephen King. He showed up because I'm one of the people. I get him in my Facebook feed every once in a while. He wrote a little thing about the new movie, and he's fully behind it on this one. So it's probably if he's gonna endorse it himself, I would imagine that it's probably going to have to meet certain standards for King. Although he has gotten pretty weird since that car wreck he had some 10, 15 years ago.
The thing about it is, who cares if a writer is going to endorse a movie? I'm talking about, I'm going to endorse it doesn't make it's going to be good. Look at Anne Rice in Interview with the Vampire.
But they have to.
She hated the movie and
Oh,
then
yeah.
turned around and said nice things about it upon the opening title of the movie.
Okay. All
You
right.
know?
Well,
That's the way I just look at that.
and it is telling too that she wrote quite a few other books in the Vampire Chronicles, and they never got made into anything.
Oh,
Of course, she was supposed to have been done with it after the fourth book, I think, anyway, and it ended up being 6, 7, 8 books.
well, of
like
course,
that.
the interview with the vampire, the way Anne Rice wrote the book, had nothing to do with the movie Interview with the Vampire, just only by the name of two characters, Louis and Lestat. That was it.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I read the book, and I remember that there was some differences in it. The little girl was in the book, too.
Yeah, well, I'm
Marius
talking-
was in the book.
yeah,
you
but
know.
the stories on the way they had it portrayed, apparently Hollywood didn't want to do it like that.
Right.
They they want to put their own twist, which kind of, Anne Rice, I guess she had no choice but to, say, I endorse this movie, just by that little interview she gave in the beginning of the movie.
A lot of time when these writers sign a contract to a studio, they give up creative control on that
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know much about it either. I just know what I saw.
They give up a portion of the creative control. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, it's Hollywood, and Hollywood's never been ashamed to take a perfectly good story and make a piece of shit out of it. So
The only thing that really is good coming out of Hollywood right now is all these Marvel movies.
yeah, the superhero stuff isn't bad.
Oh man, it's stuff I used to. Well, of course, I'm not as old as you, Jerry. But
Damn you.
Well, I'm talking about you grew up in the golden age of comic books.
Yeah, I had a stack of comic books in my closet about 4 foot high.
But see, when I came around, I was in the 80s and the 90s comics books. And my favorite superhero of all time was Iron Man. And I've seen his suit change so many times. And I just kept up with it. Now they got this new movie called The Infinity War coming out. And I've, heard a lot of people, of course, my son's busting my chops for me to go take him, which I'm kind of excited to go see it myself. But I can already tell you what happens just because I've read The Infinity War series.
But they don't follow that shit.
Oh, bullshit.
Come on. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
follow that to a T. They don't follow that to a T in the movies for the simple fact that they want people like you to go watch it.
Well, see, the thing about it is, from a 1,000-page novel like Interview with the Vampire versus how many pages are in a comic book? In an 8-part miniseries of a comic book, you try to stretch it out to 2.5 hours?
15, 20,
Yeah, I'm talking about, so yeah, you're going to have to embellish and elaborate just a little bit more to make it a 2.5
Not the
hour
old
long
comic
movie.
books now, though. I mean, now they've got these things that are comic books that are graphic novels that are just nothing more than oversized comic books. So.
See, I've never been into like the superhero movies that much.
We'll see, you talk about graphic novels. That's just legalized porn for kids. That's all that is.
How do you get that?
Well, I'm talking about, hell, look at that damn graphic novel crap they got coming out.
Oh my god.
Well, some of it is. Some of it is.
And-
But I'm telling you,
and you
they
wonder why
had
they would shoot
old
up
comic
school.
books, though, that really towed the line, too. Because I remember back when I was in college, a few decades back, there was this...
Times two.
There was this comic book series that was in the local comic book store called Cherry. And, I mean, it was explicit. And you know what? It looked exactly like a comic. As a matter of fact, the lettering on the front of it kind of looked like an old Archie and Jughead comic book on the front. It was... Even the animation, the drawings, the cartoon work on it did. But it was really explicit. I mean...
What year was that, Jerry?
Did you guys see the new Spider-Man, the latest one?
Homecoming?
I don't know.
That was off the
But
chain.
it's with the new guy, apparently.
Yeah, that was off the chain.
I haven't seen it. I had somebody telling me about it this week saying,
Oh, that
"Should I
was
watch
great.
it?" Was,
I didn't know if I was going to like it or not.
was he better than the first Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah, he's more...
What's that guy's name?
Tobey Maguire?
Maguire, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he blows him out of the damn water.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you got a young kid still in high school. Just talks. All he does is talk the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty... I didn't think I was going to like it.
That's kind of how I feel about even watching it right now.
Yeah, I sat down, I turned it on, and I watched it. I figured I was going to get a good nap in, okay? Because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. I watched it, never watched a trailer to it, and I watched it again. That movie was great. I enjoyed it.
The
No, I didn't like the Spider-Mans before that. Well, whoever that actor was they had.
See, I'm not even.
1982 was, I think, the last one of it on Cherry Pop Tart.
Cherry Pop. I've
I don't
heard
know
that.
what the hell that is.
P.
But
I mean, here's what we're talking about right here.
what Cherry the Pop Tart is.
It looks like an
my
Archie and
God.
Jughead comic on the outside.
Can you
Must
masturbate
be
to
a
that?
cold day out there, my
Gee.
God. Which way do I go?
What what do you do? Get your pages stuck together on that one? Oh hell, screw page 3. We're going to 4.
Oh man!
Hey, I look up cherry Pop Tarts and it brings a box of cherry Pop Tarts up.
Unglazed, too.
Yeah, I know, man. You don't find that too often.
Who eats Pop Tarts?
No one gets on your laptop. Probably you've probably got some screens on there. To keep
No, actually, I can't do this because I have to share this with my wife. So this one stays clean.
See, nobody gets on this one but me. So
At least I can open up my laptop lid.
Dude, you have to come over here and clean off my screen. I just sprayed all over it when I started laughing.
Ain't the first time you did that.
You sprayed on that screen a couple times. First thing he comes in, hey, y'all got any Windex and a paper towel? I got to clean my screen. Sure, Jerry.
Goddamn ex-hamster.
Oh, wow.
Red tube.
No.
We got nobody calling in yet. Bastards.
Yeah, because we suck.
I wanted to know if the shit works. That's the whole reason. Somebody
Yeah, someone call in, please.
call in, just say hello. Hold on. Let me pull that number up. I need to tape it to
1982 to 2000.
Here we go. 423-520-6239.
Yeah. Publication date.
Oh, those are reprints probably.
You guys are welcome to go to the Facebook page as well. I've just posted up the
pretty
phone
sure.
number again. And if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you can also just call in on Messenger and we can make that work too.
And Kellogg sued him.
Yeah, first print.
Kellogg sued him for what?
Pop-Tarts.
Just because of the name?
Yeah.
So that legit Pop-Tarts were already out before this.
Oh, hell yeah. Pop-Tarts been out since Jesus was born.
Well, Jesus isn't real, so.
Oh, that is true, too.
Well,
But that's a subject on its own,
We were talking about space. You guys think the Earth is round or flat?
Oh, I think
haven't
that.
asked you this yet, I don't think. Well, flat Earth or spinning ball
it's
Earth?
pyramidal.
So what?
It's pyramidal.
Pyramidal?
I want to go with round.
Oh, you believe we're on a spinning ball?
I think we're on a sphere sitting in space.
Floating in
yeah.
this magical space, huh?
Yeah, and all these
Believe
whack jobs
everything-
out there. What all these
Believe
things?
everything NASA tells you?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. I don't really care. Are you the one of those nut jobs that believe the Earth is still flat?
Hey, I got a guy coming on that we're going to talk to.
Great. Let's bust his balls.
There's cats on Earth that can't be flat. There's cats on Earth that can't be flat. If the Earth was flat, a cat would have knocked everything off the edge of it.
Oh, my God.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, my
Jerry
God.
just solved the problem for everybody out there. It's a proven fact. If it's on an edge, a cat's going to knock it off.
That's exactly right. So, sorry. No flat Earth.
Hey, Jerry, that is the most highly intelligent thing you have said all day.
All night.
Thank you.
Hey, are you getting a refill?
Yeah.
Will you grab me another beer?
Yeah.
Go find me a Pop-Tart.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So you're a spinning ball Earth guy. Okay.
Yeah,
But I really want you to be open to this guy that we're going to have on that's going to be talking about.
I cannot be opened.
No, you have to at least.
No, I will shut this fucker down.
But do you even know the flat Earth theory?
I've heard some theories about it, but I think Christopher Columbus, debunked that when he decided to prove the world was round instead of flat.
Oh, so now you believe Christopher Columbus?
Oh yeah, but he never found America. But
Okay, I'm already.
Here's
lost.
one of these things you call a beer.
One of them things. I
that
can
water,
just drink a bunch of them. You need me to open that for you?
You should be able to drink a bunch of
it's
them.
watered down piss.
You need me to open that for you? You got it?
I'm going to try it.
Who's ready for some shots? Cinco de Mayo shots.
I'm good.
No.
I'm good. I gotta stay
No
on my.
shots.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
You guys talking about cherry Pop Tarts? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, hell, I ain't been late for a while. This is looking pretty good.
Let's play this right here. So apparently, a Brinks bank truck
Oh, nice story.
drinks.
Right in my own backyard too.
Yeah,